Hey, yo, what's up, guys, and welcome back to ETV Reacts. So, we have part 3 of Money Game by Ren. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of scared for this one. Obviously, we had number 1, which was terrifying. Number 2 was just like mind-blowingly fucking brilliant. Number 3. Oh, and it's 9 minutes. Like, what the hell, Ren? Come on, dude. Okay. As I said on the Ren part, on Money Game Part 2, expect the unexpected, because the beginning of that, I was vibing. I don't know if you've seen it. I did the short as well and put that in it. I was vibing at the very beginning. All of a sudden, it was, damn it. And I went, frightened the life out of me. So, yeah. This was again suggested by can't even speak. Again, this was suggested by a lot of you. Helen Jarvis, Paint Pot, I'm Squatty, so many more of you. I'm so sorry. I literally haven't got the PC in front of me, so I can't get your names up. But massive thank you to all the renegades and everyone who's joined the Eternals family. I love you very much, and if you want to join the Eternals family, all you got to do is hit subscribe, notification bell, like, comment down below what you want me to react to next. As I always say, it doesn't have to be just music, it can be anything. And if it is music, it can be any type of music, and I mean anything. Let your minds go free and bring it to me. I might start using that a bit more. Let your minds be free and bring it to me. Okay, enough of that. I'm sorry, I'm nervous, okay? Very nervous about this one. Anyway, let's go on with it. Is Ren wearing the hood thing? It just seemed, yeah. That piano though, dude. And let's not forget, self-taught. He doesn't read music. Like he does it by his own ear and what's in his head. So, yeah, think about that. So, you know, you expect this from someone classically trained and, you know, what's that famous school of the arts in New York? Fuck. Shit. I can't remember it. If you guys can remember what the school is I'm thinking of. They do ballet, classic music, and... Shit! Don't you hate it when you know something, but it just completely goes out your brain? Anyway. Yeah. Okay. Yo, Sam, calm down with that camera, boy. You're making me dizzy, son. No, massive shout out to Sam as well, because the way he does the videos with Ren, like, I mean, the Cujo beat down where he was doing the whole with the the Ren talking to Ren part where he's like from low to top view and the wide view. These guys are like, they're like Batman and Robin. Like, how does he do that? Like, and that piano there, he was I've heard that somewhere before. It sounds very familiar. Oh shit. Wait, which one's Ren? Ah! I'm guessing it's Ren on the piano because of his rings and stuff. It's going to be the other one now. I don't know. Oh, Ren, what are you doing to me? No, that's Ren. Yeah, that's definitely Ren right there. I love it when he uses his vocal range like this. Shout out to whoever's playing the piano now.
Tell you a story about a boy named Jimmy. 1 year old and his first words were mine, mine, gimme. 2 years old he was walking, 3 years old walking quickly, 4 years old he was running round the...
Fucking got chills, literal chills. Who the fuck is Jimmy? Wait, Jimmy the cookie in his jar. Oh, is this the Jimmy that he was on about in Cujo Beatdown? There's a moral to the story. Jimmy, the cookie in the jar.
Jimmy, 1 year old and his first words were mine, mine, gimme. 2 years old he was walking, 3 years old walking quickly, 4 years old he was running round the pavements of his city. 5 years old and his daddy told him, listen here son, you gotta learn to be a man. A man, he works for what he wants. 6 years old and he's reading, writing, top of the bunch. And when he's 7, his progression made him student number 1. 8 years old and he's praised for unusual grades. 9, his parents paid for private school to nurture the flame. 10, 11, 12, 13, he ascends and ascends. His daddy tells him, son, money is the means to all ends. 14, solving complex mathematical equations. At 15, IQ 150, still elevating. 16, he develops complex software.
I love this progressional, like, as the progression build up he's got going on right here with the flow, what he's saying, and the whole piano, and the, like, going through Jimmy's story, I guess, and Jesus Christ. Whew. Okay.
Is the means to all ends. 14, solving complex mathematical equations. At 15, IQ 150, still elevating. 16, he develops complex software code that detects weaknesses in cybersecurity protocols. 17, and he sells his vision, keeping the share. Not yet an adult, but he's practically a millionaire. 18, and his daddy tells him, now you're a man. This world don't give a damn about you, so take all that you can. 19, he turns a profit, stocks and shares, invest in product. 20, double down deposits. 21, his income rockets. 22, he learns the truth is just an...
So he started off doing really well, having a good fucking moral standing. You got to work for what you get, and he worked and got his, like, his IQ level was so high. He wrote his code, he got money, he was a millionaire by the time he was 18. And then all of a sudden his dad said, now take what you can. That was a bit of a flip, a dark flip. Like, shit, man. So I'm guessing this is going to be about the greed aspect of it all. And then you scary dude sometimes when you look like that, definitely. Look at that. Don't kill me, Ren.
Don't give a damn about you, so take all that you can. 19, he turns a profit, stocks and shares, invest in product. 20, double down deposits. 21, his income rockets. 22, he learns the truth is just an obstacle to wealth. If you manipulate the data, then the lie will sell itself. 23, a life of luxury, crystal and cocaine. 24, he makes the Forbes list, they're applauding his name. 25, and his daddy tells him, listen here, son, while you're sitting in that palace, that don't mean that you won. 26, a business shift, he switches business to arms.
His dad's giving him very mixed messages here. What the fuck? And that, like, whole thing from when he was 19 to, like, this point, it sounds very Wolf of Wall Street. Just saying.
List, they're applauding his name. 25, and his daddy tells him, listen here, son, while you're sitting in that palace, that don't mean that you won. 26, a business shift, he switches business to arms. He's 27, dealing nuclear and shells in Iran. 28, inside the Senate, money bought him a seat. He's 29, a role of counsel in the president's suite. Now he's 30, his daddy says you're losing the race. You're just a servant to the king, not even in second place. 31, a big maneuver for his daddy's approval, moving imports over borders from the exports out of Cuba. 32, moving grams, growing kilos to tons. He's 33, filling warehouses with powder and guns. 34, turf war with nobody to stop it. Blind eye from the po-po inside of his pocket.
Hold the fuck on. So he's gone from a genius whiz kid who points out defence problems within the government and writes a whole new code for that, becomes a very rich man from 19, goes into stocks and shares. His dad tells him that's not enough, and he goes into politics, and he's on the Senate seat. Was that what he said? Senate seat. And then now he's sounds like he's working for Pablo Escobar. What the fuck? Like, this Jimmy is Right, this is probably a stupid question, but if this is a true story, then, like, what the fuck? He's basically making a 3-hour movie into 9 minutes. Turn this into a script. I'd love to see this movie. Who's going to be on the phone?
Moving imports over borders from the exports out of Cuba. 32 moving grams, growing kilos to tons. He's 33, filling warehouses with powder and guns. 34, turf war with nobody to stop it. Blind eye from the po-po inside.
So sorry. One of the dogs were on the bed and jumped off, and I felt the vibration on the floor, and it scared me. I told you I was nervous and a bit terrified for this one. Fucking hell of a story's over.
32 moving grams, growing kilos to tons. He's 33, filling warehouses with powder and guns. 34, turf war with nobody to stop it. Blind eye from the po-po inside of his pocket. 35, he gets the call. I'm sorry son, but it's your father. Had a heart attack, I'm sorry, he's gone. 36, getting pissed off, abusing his product. 37, eyes glazed, disposition demonic. 38, with a prostitute, a moment of passion. Heating up a silver spoon and then chasing the dragon. 39, getting reckless and hungry for power. Daddy's words are still driving him to kill and devour. Makes a move against the cartel, but the strategy's flawed. They retaliate and leave him in a hospital ward. A bullet buried in his vertebra and one in his leg. The doctor sighs and says, I don't think you'll be walking again. Fuck.
I'm so sorry. While all that was going on, I didn't know what the fuck is going on there story-wise, and then the dog showed up again. Where is he? Go back. In your boy. Yeah, you made me jump twice. Right, okay, I need to go back on the... Okay, so his dad is now passed. He loses the plot with his dad's message still ringing in his ear. Then he makes the wrong move with the cartel, and oh my god. Did he say he had a bullet in his head too? Or in his back? His vertebrae in his back.
Daddy's words are still driving him to kill and devour. Makes a move against the cartel, but the strategy's flawed. They retaliate and leave him in a hospital ward. A bullet buried in his vertebra and one in his leg. The doctor sighs and says, I don't think you'll be walking again. Fuck.
Okay. Getting an upgrade from the piano. I'm generally scared.
Let me tell you a story about a boy named Jimmy. He was 40 and he cursed.
How the fuck did they see his fingers under those hoods? Just those couple of seconds there sounds beautiful. I love a good string.
Let me tell you a story about a boy named Jimmy. He was 40 and he cursed the words mine, mine, gimme. 41 he wasn't walking, 42 not walking quickly, 43 never running round the pavements of his city, 44 inside a palace with a mountain of gold. But those riches turn to rubble when perspective evolves. Weighing heavy on his conscience is the value of gold. Lamborghini for a life, trading money for souls. Jimmy followed the code inside the land of the free. Put your hand inside the cookie jar, take more than you need. And his example is exaggerated versions of me. And it's a version of him, and it's a version of she, and it's a version of you. There's no escaping the blame. The way we live is parasitic. Fuck the money and fame. Cut the music.
Right, hold the fuck on, Ren. Like, it's really scaring me now, dude. But the scariness aside, the message is very fucking clear. Like, the story is very American, so from what I'm getting, maybe I could be wrong. Anyway, a lot of people waste their lives chasing money and fame, when all you really need to do is just be happy with what you've got and be content with what you've got. All the materialistic stuff, it doesn't really matter as long as you've got someone to love and someone to love you back. Who gives a shit about Lamborghinis and Ferraris and shit like that? I mean, if you've got it, enjoy it, yeah. But don't let it be the like the catalyst of everything that you aspire for, if that makes sense. I don't know. Moral of the story is just be happy with what you've got around you, because chasing something that you may never actually get is going to be a waste of your life. So just be happy with whatever comes to you. Work hard and you'll get what you deserve, basically, I think. I know what I'm trying to say, but I feel like it's coming out all wrong. But yeah, sorry.
And it's a version of she, and it's a version of you. There's no escaping the blame. The way we live is parasitic. Fuck the money and fame. Cut the music.
The way we live is parasitic.
And it's a version of she, and it's a version of you. There's no escaping the blame. The way we live is parasitic. Fuck the money and fame.
There's no escaping the game. The way we live is parasitic. Was it fuck the money and fame?
His example is exaggerated versions of me, and it's a version of him, and it's a version of she, and it's a version of you. There's no escaping the blame. The way we live is parasitic. Fuck the money and fame. Cut the music.
Bar the track right there.
And it's a version of she, and it's a version of you. There's no escaping the blame. The way we live is parasitic. Fuck the money and fame. Cut the music. This isn't entertainment. This is real life. The way we live is lunacy. Community, it declines. Hyperpolarized, always fighting, then we divide. Truth is less important than the money that...
Just need to say this as well. He's probably one of the best spoken word artists I've ever heard. Legit.
This isn't entertainment. This is real life. The way we live is lunacy, community it declines. Hyperpolarized, always fighting, then we divide. Truth is less important than the money that we designed. Money's an invention, politics from our invention. They all come from people's ideas. Did I mention? Border's an invention, law and order fuel the tension. It leads to people killing each other. My solution?
Please don't do what I think you're gonna do. Leave that gun alone.
Everything is subject to change. We could build utopias if individuals were taught to use their brains. But if we teach kids in schools to always be sheep and put themselves before the herd if there's more money for me, then there's no future I see where the humans survive. We're parasites inside a petri dish with cannibal minds. Mold will grow upon the surface then consumes till it dies. And our fate could be the same without this story to the wise. "45. Jimmy comes home out of the rain, soaking wet upon a wheelchair, drinking again. He is everything he wants, he is fortune and fame. He's a fortunate fool with an unfortunate fate. With a 45 caliber aimed at his brain. 45 a fitting number cause his age is the same. Here's the words of his father, it's such a damn shame. Then he presses on the trigger of a money game.
Right, from the moment that string quartet started playing, that whole section of the track for me right there, the whole thing was a masterpiece, don't get me wrong. I loved every fucking minute of that. But that last bit really drove it home. Like, yeah, you got the story of Jimmy and the shitty message that his dad kept giving him. I mean, so much potential wasted by one person's voice. Like, think about that for a second. Like, so much potential wiped out by one person, always in his head. This is why you should be positive to the people around you, you know, giving positive vibes and positive messages. And because you think, right, if this probably is not, I don't even know if this is a true story or not, but even if it's not, the message is the same. Like, if someone's got that much potential, you want to drive them to do something great with that potential, not waste it on what Jimmy wasted it on. So much fucking, oh my God. I gotta say, this Money Game series, I know, you know, I don't, all jokes aside, you know, where it was terrifying and shit like that, but the whole message for the whole thing is just so eye-opening. And now I've done the reaction to all three. I'm going to be listening to all three together so I can properly like sink in. Shit, man. Ren, you are a fucking genius. I don't know how many times I've got to say this. You just put into 9 minutes what Universal does in like 3 hours. You know, that... Him and Sam should just like make a movie. Like I said, Plan B did with Ill Manners. Can you imagine what Ren can do? Look at the tale of Jenny, Screech and Violet. Look at Money Game Part 1, 2 and 3. There are so many other ones that's got Part 1, 2, 3 and stuff that I haven't even touched on yet, which are coming, by the way. I'm really looking forward to it. And I know recently, over the last few days, I haven't actually gone through it properly, but I know roughly that he's going to have more treatment because he's had a relapse on his illness. So all my thoughts and prayers are with you, Ren. Don't worry about trying to push out stuff. Just get yourself situated first. We'll all wait for you. We're all going to wait for you. We're all loyal. Just take care of yourself, bro. Like I said, you got all my prayers coming towards you. Massive shout out to everyone who requested the Money Game trilogy. Gobsmacked. If you want to join the Eternals family, you know what to do. Hit subscribe, notification, like, comment down below what you want me to react to next. As I always say, it doesn't have to be just music, it can be anything. And if it is music, it can be any type of music. So keep those requests coming in, guys. Till the next one. Peace out, homies.